Basically, as always, if you like the video, make sure you press like and share it with others because everyone deserves financial freedom. Now, to get to the topic at hand, I wanted to start off with a quote today. I'm sure most of you have heard this quote. It is, why put off until tomorrow what you can do today? If you haven't heard that quote, there's variations of that quote, but basically it's saying the same thing. So today, our financial freedom topic is on procrastination, the thief of time. Procrastination. So I wanted to read a scripture for you guys today, and it's found in Proverbs 13:4. And I'm going to go ahead and read it. It says, the lazy person has his craving, yet he has nothing. But the diligent one will be fully satisfied. I got to read that one more time. Proverbs 13:4, just to make sure you guys heard this. Listen up. The lazy person has cravings, yet he has nothing. But the diligent one will be fully satisfied. What a powerful scripture. Man. And just on a side note, if you guys notice that every week I'm bringing up scripture. And the reason I do that is because the Bible is the greatest book of prosperity and success out there. But here's the key. You got to read it to know what's in it in order to pull those gems out of it. So you got to read the Bible to know what's in the Bible to pull the gems out of the Bible. It's, man, I can't express that enough to you guys. But back to the broadcast. Most of you don't want to be financially free. And the reason why I say that is because you put off learning. You put off investing. You put off starting that business. You put off saving. You put off acting. You put off your financial freedom. Yes, you put off your financial freedom. Understand that procrastination is a killer to your success. It really is. But you're not alone. I read a report that once said up to 95% of the people procrastinate, and 20% are actually chronic procrastinators. So here's the thing. If you do what the majority of the people do, you're going to be where the majority of the people are. I'll say that again. If you do what the majority of the people do, you're going to be where the majority of the people are. And that's not financially free. Just look around you. Most people aren't financially free. So you can continue to procrastinate if you want to. But if you are a part of that majority, I actually wrote down a few tips for you, or compiled a list of tips for you. The first is to basically to stop waiting for the perfect time. I hear so many people saying, but it's not time yet. It's not the perfect time yet. That perfect time may not come for you, and it may. Here's the thing, act and do. It takes that action. Like Nike says, just do it. Instead of waiting for that perfect time, just do it. Just do it. And if you have a problem acting, figure out why. Is it fear that's preventing you from acting? Is it fear that's holding you back, that's preventing you from moving forward? And if it is fear, then you need to check that. There are actually a few videos ago we talked about fear, and I gave you guys some tips on just really overcoming fear. But you got to really evaluate yourself and figure out what's preventing you from just acting, okay? The second thing you can do is just make a to-do list. As you mark down your to-do list and you start checking off the things that you've done and accomplished, it does something for you psychologically. You can actually see that you are progressing, you're moving forward, you're getting things done. Make a to-do list, and it keeps you organized, right? You know what it is you need to do, from smallest tasks to biggest tasks. And talking about big tasks, sometimes we have big tasks or things that may seem overwhelming, so we procrastinate because it's overwhelming. So you're going to do everything else and put everything else in front of it. How about breaking down that large task into bite-sized pieces? Pieces small enough that you can chew on. Yes. I keep switching hands with this video. I need a tripod instead of holding this phone up, right? And so I apologize for the shakiness of the video. But listen to the message. The message is good. The next thing is to really eliminate your distractions. Guys, a lot of you go to work and the first thing you do is you open your email. Not so great. You're distracting. You want to respond back. You want to reply back. You want to do this. Or you're reading your text message. Or you got that cell phone on the desk. So every time it dings on a text message, or every time instant messenger, you get a message, it dings, and you stop, and you start back, and you stop, and you start back. Check this out. How fast or how far can you go, or how long will it take you to get there in a car if you're pressing the gas and then you press the brakes? You're pressing the gas, then you press the brakes. You're pressing the gas, then you press the brakes. It's the same thing with your distractions. As you're being distracted and you stop, and then you start back. You stop, you start back. It's going to take you forever to get through different tasks. So eliminate those distractions. How much time are you guys spending on social networking sites? That's a big one. Check it out. And speaking about time, that's the next tip, is to really value your time. How much time are you spending on things that are getting you nowhere, right? Time that you can actually be using productively to get to your financial freedom. So many of you out there squander your time away. Understand, time is one of your most valuable resources. It is important. I'm sure you've heard the saying, time is money. Yes, time is one of your most valuable resources. And speaking about time, in the best interest of time, we're going to go ahead and end this video. No, but I'll have these tips as well as other tips. I'm going to post them up for you on bizswaps.com under resource. It's a free membership, guys. So if you have not went to that website and joined, check it out, join, hit the resources, pull the tips on procrastination as well as some other things that I'm posting up as each video goes along. I'm posting up new things under resources. It's free. BizSwaps is actually a great resource for small businesses. That's what it was created for, is that small business owner to just really help. It's a barter and exchange website. But this is not a BizSwap commercial, so I'm not going to go into too much detail about what BizSwaps is. Just go online, go under resource under bizswaps.com, and you'll find these tips along with other tips.